Who got the power?
Let's do drag. Let's do drag. Let's do drag. Let's do drag. Gag, 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 gag. You want it? You need it?
Hey guys, it's Elise and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. The makeup tutorials are back, oh my god! And we are going to start with the palette series, as I'm calling this. So if I have a specific palette, I will be creating a look based on that. So this one is the Life's a Drag palette by Lunar Beauty, which is the Manny MUA brand. This palette is absolutely stunning. This look I've seen Manny wear before, so I'm like, I'm going to create that too. So if you want a tutorial and see how I did this, then just keep on watching this video. Thanks guys. Okay, so we are going to be talking through these tutorials today. So the one I'm going to start with is, I don't even know yet, because I'm sitting here and I've got my palettes. I'm just like, what am I going to start with? I think I'll do Life's a Drag today, because I've been playing with this one a little bit more than I have with my Blood Sugar palette, but that'll be coming next, don't worry. So let's play with this palette. So to do my eyebrows, I always go to my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Medium Brown, and I love this stuff. It is so good. It just goes on so smooth and then just dries and does not move, and it's absolutely amazing. And then I just use a BH Cosmetics V10 brush. It used to have a spoolie on the end, but it falls off. Is I start underneath the brow here, just creating a line, and then I start on the top, then I flick upwards, so that's usually where I want my tail to be, and there we have one eyebrow. My next step now is to carve out my brows. Usually I use a concealer like my MAC Select Cover Up, but today we are using my favorite thing of all damn time, which is the P. Louise Makeup Base. This stuff is no joke, it is so good. I'm going to take my M432 by Morphe and use that to carve out my brows. So here I have the Life's a Drag palette by Lunar Beauty, which is Manny MUA. This is what it looks like if you are unfamiliar with it. You've got your neutrals and your brights at the same time. Such a good palette. This color here, you can see I have played with a bunch. It's called Beat. Oh my god, don't get me started on how good this shade is. So the look I'm drawing inspiration from today is one that Manny's actually worn, and I just love it so much. So we are going to do that today. So the first shade I'm going in with is going to be the shade Campy, and that is the bright yellow right here. You're gonna be like, Elise, what the hell yellow? Don't worry, you can see it, but you can hardly see it when the whole look is complete. So taking Campy, and this is a Crown Brushes brush, like I don't know, it's a big fluffy brush, I don't know. Tapping off the excess, you'll see by the end of this video, you'll see a lot of fallout on the top of this mirror, but that's what is there, better there than on my face. Okay, and we're just going to start buffing this just above the crease. I'm extremely impressed with the way that these Manny shadows blend. They're just, oh my god, they're so good. This look will be very winged out. You can round it off if that's your style, but I love winging my shadows out. Just makes my eyes go. Now I'm going to make an orangey kind of shade, taking the shades Campy, Sickening, Mug, and Snatched, and hoping for the best. Right here. So now we're making a fade of orange into that yellow. Just like that. Our next shade we're going to dip into is the shade Snatched right here. And I'm taking that on a Morphe R37 brush, and I'm putting this just, I don't know how to describe that to you, but right here in this outer corner area right here. Just in like a circular motion. Now taking that shade Campy again, we are just going to bring back that yellow. Right, now I'm going back in with my P. Louise base, and we're going to cut the crease. So when I like to cut the crease, I just put a bit of that product on that I'm going to use, blink really hard like that, and that will transfer to show you where you need to carve that crease. My next step is I take the colour Pageant Queen, which is this beautiful purple shade, and this is another Crown Brushes brush, and I'm just going to feather that on the outer side, just blending a little bit onto the lid, but we're going to put white on that in the next step. Next we're going to take the shade Cake Face, which is the beautiful, very pigmented white from the top of the palette, and I'm going to place this right where we just cut out our crease. Okay, now that your lid shade is basically on, we're going to go and finesse with those beautiful purple dark colours on the outside. So going in with that Pageant Queen shade again, just going to blend that into the white. On the same brush, taking that Kai Kai shade right here, this hot pink, I'm just ever so slightly putting that on top. Then taking that first brush with Campy on it and going right over that. Back in with Snatched, we're just deepening everything out now. Our next step is to apply a bit of liner, and the liner is not going to be winged, it's just going to line the eyes. So I'm going to take my Essence Liquid Ink Waterproof Liner to do that. Let's move on to the face makeup. So I'm going to take my Fasali Unicorn Essence drops. These aren't my favourite, but I spent $72 on them, so I've got to use them up. And then I'll just rub that in with my hands. Now, because I've got a lot of redness and acne on my face right now, I'm going to take my Kryolan concealer wheel and just get rid of that. This is my secret weapon. For foundation today, I'm going to do my favourite combo at the current minute. So my favourite combo at the moment is the Vanish Hourglass Stick. This is in the shade Warm Ivory. And then I mix in the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced in the shade Light Beige. So what I'll do is I'll draw on the cream stick first. So I'll just draw it on. Please keep in mind I wear a lot of foundation. It's just something I like to do. I'm like full coverage or nothing. So that's why I mix the two. If you just have one or you just want to use your favorite foundation, please do that. And then I'll mix in 2 pumps of the Born This Way foundation, and I just take that on my Morphe beauty sponge and then I blend all of it together. Don't forget your ears. You don't want to take a beautiful photo of your makeup and your beautiful flawless face and red ears. Now I'm going to take my favorite concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and like the foundation, I put a lot of it on, so please bear in mind, just do your bare minimum, but my bare minimum is a lot. And then I just use the same sponge as well. So now that we've got that on, I like to do my cream contour really quickly before I powder my face. So I've recently been really into cream contouring, so I'm using my Anastasia cream contour kit. This is the light one, and then I'm going to take that middle shade, and this is an eBay brush, so just look up brushes on eBay and see if you can find it if you want this brush. Really cheap, really good too. And then what I'm going to do with that is right on the top of my ear is where you're supposed to contour, so I just follow that and I just stipple it on. Everything I do with cream is pushed upwards and is stippled on. Then I'll just take that sponge I was using before and push upwards to blend that in. Now I'll just take a Kit foundation brush, which is just a duo fiber brush, and I'm just going to further blend that in. I'm going to take my Coty Airspun translucent powder, and that same sponge again, apply that where the concealer is, and then I take my favorite brush, which is the Morphe E41 big powder brush. Just dip my entire brush in there, tap off a lot of it, and then powder the rest of my face. Now I'm going to take my Morphe R2 brush, which I use for bronzer, and my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and just bronze up the face. So we've got the contour, then we're going to bronze that bit area, and then I'm going to contour it again. And now I'm going to take a Morphe M530 brush and my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour kit, and now contour my face. Take my Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush, which I use to nose contour, and contour my nose. And now I'm just going to take my Real Techniques Duo Fiber brush again, no, stippling brush, sorry, my bad. and blend all that stuff we just put on our face together. I'm now going to go back in with my Coty Airspun powder and just cook the sides of my nose just here. And then, while that's cooking on our face, or baking, we're going to go back in with our Lights of Drag palette and play with our under eyes. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to take that Pageant Queen shade and I'm going to connect it. So play with the color a little bit and then run it down. Now I'm going to take my M506 brush by Morphe and that shade Shady, which is the black. And we're putting this just like so little product on the outer V just here. I'm then going to take my Morphe 213 brush with that shady shade and deepen the lower lash line, but still making sure that the purple's super visible. Cute. Now I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in shade Black Bean, which is just black. You can use any black liner you like. And we're going to run this in our waterline. And then we're just going to dust off our bake. For blush today, we're going to take the Makeup Geek shade in Summer Fling, which is a beautiful coral shade. I'm now just going to prep my lashes. I'm going to use DODO lashes D105s, which are my favorite, and I have a code for them. If you guys want some good lashes for really cheap with a code, you can use code Elise Beauty at checkout at dodolashes.com. So these are the ones I always wear, which are D105s. They come in a case like this. So I'm just prepping the lashes now because I'm going to put highlighter on, and then when the highlighter's on, then I'll put the lash on. And now we just do the lip and the highlighter, and then we put the lash on, and we're done. So I'm gonna take my Nicole Guerrero Anastasia kit, which obviously I love. I'm gonna take the shade Glow Getter and Forever Young. And just go to town. I also go above my brows, just here, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. I go above my lip, on my chin, and then I take a smaller clean brush, clean being the key word there, and I'm going to take those shades again and run it down my nose, leave a gap, and then do this top of the nose just here. Lips today, we're going to use Kylie Cosmetics Brown Sugar Lip Liner. Then I'm taking Malibu Lip Liner. Taking my favorite Jeffree Star shade in I'm Nude. I literally just bought another one of these yesterday, so soon we'll have to say goodbye to the original tube. And this is such a beautiful light shade, so I put on that, and then I actually make it lighter and I put on the white Drug Lord lipstick in the middle. Now it looks like that. We are creating this signature Elise lip, by the way, which I wear all the time. Some mascara. This is Benefit Roller Lash, and those lower ones as well. Apply these lashes. Alright, I have powder all over my shirt. And then our last step is to just spray the face with some setting spray. This is Urban Decay All Nighter, the mini one. Ooh. Okay, and I'll be right back with some long extensions in, and I'll finish out the video. And that, guys, is how you create this look using the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. So if you can get your hands on it, definitely pick it up. It is so good. The shipping is a little expensive, but I got it in 2 days from America, so that's insane. Like my Jeffree Star stuff, no tea, no shade. I wait 2 weeks for that stuff. So highly recommend this palette. The shadows just blend so effortlessly, and I love it. So if you want to see more looks and more tutorials, I will be filming with the Thirsty palette by Jeffree Star, the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star, which is it's a pretty fun time, like, come on. So that will be coming soon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn my post notifications on, leave me a comment down below telling me whatever you want, tweet me on my new Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
And now we walk this way. Hey, hey, hey. Back to the front, to the side, to the high. Hey, hey, hey. From Sydney to LA. Hey, hey, hey. We're out of things to say.
Double D, triple A, batteries charged.
We don't wear wigs.